Hi, welcome to my new video. So thank you all for subscribing my channel and supporting me. Keep supporting on my this YouTube channel. As you know, this is the new and we are going to learn so many new things in the blockchain space. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me to learn and to be updated with the all blockchain kind of trends. Okay. So today I'm very excited. Today onwards, we're gonna start the Solidity series. Isn't it sounds good? Yeah, it sounds very exciting actually. uh, Not just Solidity as a basic one, we're gonna learn from scratch, like scratch in the sense the syntax, semantics, their complex data structures, what is the different in Solidity apart from the old programming language, and why Solidity it's at all invented if you have already the existing language like we have Python, JavaScript, C++. Then what is the need of Solidity? Can we not use the same language? What is the need of using Solidity and for blockchain, and how blockchain works with respect to Solidity? What is the architecture of Solidity and the concept of smart contracts? The gas optimization techniques we were gonna learn, because gas is the new concept which is specific to just Solidity and the blockchain world. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the introductory video of Solidity programming language. So in this particular video, we will see the introduction. So before introduction, let's see what is the prerequisites for this whole Solidity course. So very first, what we need, anyone who loves software development, who can take this course. Like why I'm calling this as a course. Basically, it is not, you don't have to go it any other platform. This complete course will be on YouTube only and for free. So don't be afraid about any course keyword. Why I'm calling it as a Solidity course, because I want to make sure that this Solidity series, you can call, or Solidity tutorial, will be the complete guide for Solidity. So that's, we can call it a Solidity course. So anyone who loves software development, or any person, or doesn't matter the individual have the Solidity back, sorry, not Solidity, has a software background, in the sense that person is a developer or any entrepreneur or anyone who is not from the engineering background but want to learn the blockchain or has the curiosity to be in this running space. Okay, so all those all are welcome, but it's must to have the software development understanding, how, what is backend, what is front end, how databases work, and what is the architecture, how they are linked with each other. This knowledge will help you to understand and to get the things quicker. The second point is, if you have any programming knowledge like C++, JavaScript, Python, it would be plus for you. So it will be very easy for you to get and grab this Solidity language. Need basic understanding of blockchain, and it's important. I guess you are watching this video, like the Solidity course means you have some understanding of blockchain and you know the basic blockchain. If you don't know, you can search it on Google very well, or if we have a chat GPT also, you can search the basic understanding of blockchain as well. So yeah, so if you have basic understanding of blockchain, it would be plus. And you must know what is Ethereum blockchain and EVM, because Solidity is specific to the EVM blockchain. EVM in the sense Ethereum Virtual Machine. It is nothing but the sort of compiler. We have a compiler for Solidity like GNU and other GCC compilers we have. So similarly kind of things for Solidity we have EVM. We can call it as a compiler, but it's Ethereum Virtual Machine. On this EVM, our Solidity code will run. So now let's see introduction of Solidity. Solidity is specially built to write and execute code on EVM. That what I have said now. It will write code on EVM only. It will not work on C++ compiler or Python interpreter. It will only work on Ethereum virtual machine. Cool. So it has a unique character of self-executable once deployed on blockchain. Self-executable in the sense, uh, I will give an example. When we deploy code, this code will automatically will be in a running state for long. So we will deploy this code as a smart contract, and smart contract has some inbuilt features. So whenever any users trigger that any specific function or any specific features, that contract will get called automatically, means it will execute in the background continuously. So any user don't have to maintain that code, or they don't have to stop and run it again. Once you deployed, it will in a running state for a long time. So, and it has the concept of gas. What is the meaning of concept of gas? In the sense, uh, we will see these things in detail later, but for now you can understand gas is nothing but the fees or some amount of some amount of energy. It will calculate the efficiency and the complexity of your program. Let's say in normal C or C++, we usually calculate the complexity of program, and we how our code is optimized and what is the complexity level of my program. It's similar, it's kind of that term only, but it's not exactly the same as the complexity, but gas vary with respect to your complexity. If you have more complex smart contract, then you will cost more gas. If you have simpler smart contract, it will be you have a less gas. It has a unique feature to handle cryptocurrency transitions. As we know, Solidity has the huge use case of finance. Like we can transfer the ether, or we can transfer the cryptocurrency from one user to another. That we have, it has the inbuilt capability for that, and can transfer ether from any account to another. Same thing. It is statically typed programming language, very important. It is statically typed programming language like C, C++, and Java. Statically typed programming language in the sense, it has its compiler check the variables and its data types. Means it has certain data types, and uh, it won't allow to change your variable data type in the runtime. Okay, so once you define any data type to your particular variable, it will be strict to that. And it provides the more safer sites for compiler, and to provide more safety to write a code in more optimized manner. So what tools we require to start with the Solidity? Nothing, we just required remix Ethereum ID. And if you don't know remix Ethereum ID, don't worry, we're gonna learn all these things in a detailed way. But this is the just for the introductory. We need this remix, and it will look like this. So you can just simply type remix Ethereum ID on Google, or simply remix, you will get the first link to open this particular tool. Now let's check the sample example of Solidity. How the Solidity code looks like. Solidity codes looks like this one. It's a very simple one. I have defined a work contract, one smart contract, which we name as a sample. So let's go through the line by line. Very first, we have a comment, and this comment is pretty important. If you're not gonna give this comment, it will throw an error. So spdx is the license command. Simply we have to provide which license you are using, and this is the mandatory one. And second one, we have the pragma Solidity. We have to mention which Solidity version you have to use, or at least we have to mention which Solidity range of versions you want to use. So in this particular code, I have mentioned the Solidity version from greater than equal to 0.7.0, and it will less in the range of zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.9. Okay, so it will work in the range of zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.9. And for all versions, like zero point 0.8 will also work for this, and 0.7.5 is also work for this particular code. Now let's start this, the one, this is important. Contract sample. Contract is the key word here, which is we can call it as a smart contract only. From a long, I am calling as a smart contract. So this is the contract keyword we use to declare it as a smart contract. Okay, so this is my contract name, sample, and this is the start of my contract using the curly braces. And here I have defined the two different variables. First one is the test one, and second one is the test two. So you can see the data type, it's not similar to the our normal programming language. It is written in the uint 256. Uint 256 is nothing but the unsigned integer. It is unsigned integer. It will consider only non-negative numbers from with 256 range. So 256, it's a bit size. And we will going to be in a very detail with respect to the data types and their bits, how it's varying and their ranges. So don't worry for now. And it is the access specifiers, like who can access this particular variable. It's a public now, and we have different type of access specifiers in the Solidity, like public, private, external, internal, and so on. We will going to see all those things in pretty detail. And this is by default, it has the private data type, and explicitly we have to mention is explicitly we have to mention the access specifier as the public one, or we can call it as the visibilities. Now at the line number 11, we have I have defined one function. The function name is fun test. So the function, this is the function is the keyword, my this fun test is the function name, and then again this public is the access specifiers. Here one important things we have to mention, returns. Returns, it is not return, it is returns. Just note this s, returns. And when we have returning something, simply we have to return. This is the minor difference. Mostly at the start, so many developers get confused in the keyword. This is the returns. We have to returns, we have to specify what data type you are means this function is going to return. So in this case, in our case, we are returning uint 256. Okay, so we have to specify that if I'm going to return any string, so at that time I will be specifying here string. Cool. So simply what I'm doing here, we have the variable assigned already here. So simply I'm declaring a value as 145, then I'm returning that particular variable. That's it. And here it's automatically compiler yeah, this tool is giving me the calculated gas, but this is not the exact gas what it will use, but it's yeah pretty approximately the same one. So this is our simple smart contract. So in the upcoming videos, we will see the execution and their compilation as well. Just I want to give the flavor and the basic understanding how Solidity code looks like. That's why I've added this snippet. So thanks for watching this video. You can subscribe, share, and like my video. So thank you. Jai Hind.